Hi, this is Donna with the Waldorf Connection. I'm so glad that you found my site and you've clicked over here on the Playful Preschool. And by preschool, I mean any child that is under the age of 6.5, 7 years old and getting ready to start the grade. So it could be a 3-year-old, it could be a 5-year-old in kindergarten, it could be a 2-year-old. So if you're looking for an alternative to a traditional type school, if you are hoping to bring the arts and music and play and nature and a more simplistic style of living to your young child, well, you're in the right place. Waldorf education and the Waldorf inspired approach really does encompass all of these things. It's about letting your child be a child. It's giving them the gift of childhood and sprinkling in a little bit of movement, music, a little bit of art, and connection with outdoors. If you've got younger children, their main job is to play. And we have lost this. The children these days have lost so much playtime over the last 20 years due to overscheduling, long hours in school and homework, scheduled activities, driving around in a car, doing errands. It doesn't allow a child to have time to just be outdoors, climbing a tree and building a fort, or playing indoors with some open-ended toys for a few hours. What we're trying to do is create connection with deep play. We want our child to use their creativity and their imagination, and they need time to do this. They need to be able to just sit and play with something using their imagination and not have to be so structured, not having someone hovering over them, guiding their play, but letting them do whatever they want. And they need the time to do this. So if you're thinking, okay, I really want to start homeschooling and I have a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, what do? I want to be able to give them play. I want them to be able to be connected with nature in the seasons and offer music and movement, because children are so music oriented, right? They love singing, they love dancing around and running. They're all about just moving and jumping, climbing, running, skipping, and all of those verbs ending in ing, where they're really exploring through their bodies. They just want to try things and shout and jump and run. And we want to give them the opportunity to do that. And so many traditional type schooling, whether it's homeschooling or regular school, is turning more to these academics and teaching them to read when they're young. And there are studies that are coming out now that say that a child's brain is not wired yet for real academic thinking until the age of about 6.5 years old. Their brain isn't ready. The connections are not fully online yet to do that. And not to say that you can't teach a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old to read, because, as we know, that you can. But they will be learning it in a way that is different than when they are really meant to do it. They're not developmentally ready, so they learn it in a different way. And it's causing children to burn out so much earlier. It becomes almost like a chore. It's a struggle to teach a 3-year-old to read because they're not ready. So instead of them learning to read when they're 6.5 or 7 years old, when it's easy and they're all ready, it's a struggle. And we are taking away the thing that they need to be doing the most, which is playing and living through their bodies, creating strong, healthy bodies, running outside in the sunshine and doing all these things that they will never get a chance to do again, right? Their lives for the rest of the time will be in school and be working and careers. They have a very small window, between the ages of 3 and 7, where they can really just explore and be children. And I'm all for the fact of them doing that. And some countries where they are really going back to a play preschool, they're seeing amazing results and finding that these children are not only not behind other students who started earlier, but they're ahead, and their creativity and their imagination is so far beyond the other children that it doesn't make sense for us to keep doing the same thing over and over again in this old, antiquated educational system that was, created 80, 100 years ago. It's just not working these days. So for more information on how you can embrace this holistic, play-based, nature-based preschool in your home with your child, you can click on the Start Here tab on my website, where I give a lot of ideas on getting started and trainings. You can also schedule a chat with me, a complimentary 20-minute session where we'll get on the phone or Skype, and I can find out where you are on your path, what your goals are, what you're hoping to bring to your child, and then I will see how I can help get you there. So you can click the link here that says Chat with Donna and go ahead and set up a session with me and see if working together will be the way for you to go. Or you can click that other link on Start Here and find out, if you're more of a do-it-yourselfer, how you can get some trainings and help on my website. All right, good luck. You can do this. Just get the tools and training that you need in order to make it work. And it'll save you time, make it a lot easier, and make it a lot more joyful in your homeschooling. All right, until then, bye-bye.